In South Africa, there is something called Dudula operation that is going on.
Illegal immigrants are taking our jobs.
We are not here to explain ourselves to foreigners. We are saying to you, go get medical attention from a private hospital.
So who gives you the right to register this type of businesses?
The owner.
Who's the owner?
The owner is not here.
I don't have ID.
You don't have an ID?
Yes.
Passport with your medical certificate to show that you can enter?
I got certificate.
In South Africa, there is something called Dudula operation that is going on. This operation is where South Africans are refusing that any foreign person in their country, be it the neighboring country to South Africa or the far countries like Morocco or Kenya or Ethiopia, it doesn't matter. Any country in Africa or any foreign that is not South African should not get anything that is supposed or meant for the South African citizens. For example, the health facilities, the immediate emergencies that any citizen should get, the spaza shops, the small businesses that the citizen should own. All these, they are saying that it is meant for South Africans. But the unfortunate thing is that many Kenyans, many Somalis, many Ethiopians are in South Africa and they are facing a very hardship lifestyle in the recent years. Now, where has this Dudula operation started? It was started by a man called Lux, in Hale Lux. Now, this Lux started this thing in 2021 as a solo person, as a person who wears his own made uniform, soldier uniform, and he could go on the streets and do this Dudula operation and ask you if you have the right documents. If, for example, you own a spaza shop, which is a small shop, he asks you the right documents. If you don't have, he will force you to close the shops. But unfortunately, it grew so big, and now all over South Africa, they have these groups and they have a leader, especially a woman. And now, let's talk about this story in details. First, let's watch how they are treating the South African, the South Africans, how they are treating the foreign people who live in South Africa.
For some time, it's been a month, and we're just going to see if he's able to get into the clinic or not. Just the processes that often happen here.
How are you?
I don't have ID.
You don't have an ID?
Yes.
Passport with your medical certificate to show that you can enter?
I got certificate.
Medical certificate?
No, medical certificate I don't have.
No, we cannot.
Who are you?
I'm a South African standing up for my rights. As the Constitution, Section 21 says, if you do know our Constitution, because as you are a foreigner in our country, you should be able to know the Constitution of South Africa, the don't-dos and the do's of what you must do in the country.
Okay, thank you. I come to the hospital. I got appointment for 1 month's kit.
Are you a South African?
No.
This is the public hospital. It serves South Africans.
I come from East Africa. I'm not foreigner.
You are South. Okay, fine. Let's
I'm not
your
foreigner.
ID.
I'm from East Africa.
East Africa.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Listen.
I come from Ethiopia.
Okay, you come from Ethiopia.
Yes.
Ethiopia, it's not South Africa. This is South Africa with its own laws. And South Africa, it's for South Africans. East Ethiopia, it's for East Ethiopians. This is South Africa.
Let me tell you, me I stay here, South Africa is 18 years.
So you still don't have papers?
I'm using the asylum.
You are still an illegal foreigner.
Me,
18 years with asylum.
Yes,
that's questionable.
Yes, that is not my problem.
That is questionable.
Me I living with the asylum.
It's questionable.
I don't have the ID. That is my problem.
As you have clearly seen, that man was Ethiopian. He was with his wife and a child who is less than 2 months old, and they are forcing him to go to private hospital. They said that public hospital is meant for the South African citizens. So if you are undocumented and you don't have the right documents, you are not meant for public hospitals. Personally, I'm not with them there because when it comes to health, nobody, it doesn't matter who it is, you should give them, because health is your kiti kucheza, as you all know. Now, but other things like businesses and all this, it's okay. If a person doesn't want you in his country, you leave. It is simple. Number one. Number two, that guy, if you have been listening to him very clearly, that guy has been there for the last 18 years, which means, and he said he was in asylum. So in asylum, do you know what that means? For example, let's take, for example, in Kenya or in Uganda. If you go to Uganda or Kenya and become an asylum. That means you are waiting for the countries like US, Australia, or these Scandinavian countries like Germany, Netherlands, Denmark, to give you citizenship and to go there in future. But sometimes due to the backlog in the system and due to the how much people they want in their countries, in US and these countries, there is high chance that you might stay there for more than even 30 years sometimes. Sometimes you may not get the opportunity to go, but your child might get the opportunity to go to certain country, for example, Australia or America or these Scandinavian countries. That's one thing that this Dudula operation people don't understand. And if you have the asylum card, that means you can never become a South African citizen or a Ugandan citizen or a Kenyan citizen. Once your fingerprints goes into that system of becoming an asylum in a certain country, you cannot become a citizen of that country regardless of how many years you are there. I hope people understood this. Now that you have understood this, let's go to the second video and watch it together. Maybe you might understand what is really going on in South Africa with this Dudula operation, where citizens have taken upon themselves to make sure that the foreigners do not get certain, privileges as the citizens.
This is a spaza shop. So who gives you the right to register this type of business in South Africa?
The owner.
Who's the owner?
The owner is not here. She know mama.
She know.
Yeah. The mama, she know this.
My mama.
Yeah,
is not the child.
She's a daughter.
Yeah, the owner is
so which means this store is illegal. You people are not allowed to operate small businesses in South Africa.
Me, I'm South Africa, right?
You what?
I rent shop, yeah. This is my.
You rent. Yes, so in South Africa we want foreigners that are going to invest.
I'm South African. I got 8 days.
You got what?
I'm South African.
Where's your ID?
I got it 80.
Get it now.
I'll show you.
On which basis? Because when you come here, were you coming here to? Let's do this. Hey, Baba, listen to me.
Listen.
When you were coming here, were you here to occupy a job that falls under the critical skill list?
Come on. The way are you? The people that come here?
Development planning.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I'm working here. I'm getting paid through bank. Okay, I'm also getting paid.
Yes, we are telling you now that SA government has not been enforcing this laws. We are not here to explain ourselves to foreigners. We are saying to you, go get medical attention from a private hospital. It's either that or nothing.
Don't have money for the private.
How is that our problem? Why will you come and be a foreigner?
You have to ask that how you have been surviving, because I've been here almost for 15 years.
Why are you not fixing your country? Now you're making it our problem that you don't have money for foreign land. How is it our problem?
Take your wife and go give
Why can't you guess that maybe I came here because of work?
Because of what?
Why can't you guess that maybe the company sent me to come and work here?
You will be in a private hospital because our law says our law says as a foreigner you must come here to do critical skills jobs.
But you have to think about it.
Look, Baba, no amount of explanation is going to help you.
No, listen. I
There's
understand
nothing
what
to
you're saying.
think.
We can understand what
There's
you're saying.
nothing to think
Only
about.
for now.
We are telling
Alright?
you.
We can only understand what you're saying only for now. I'm only just trying to say this accommodate your job because I know that you're working for this, alright? But we'll get solution for that.
A solution is the private hospital. There's no solution.
Don't worry.
Solution will be a private.
You're supposed to do this somewhere else.
You are here telling us what to do in our country. Are you here to tell us what to do and how to go about it?
What to do.
You are what? You are what?
But you're supposed to think.
To think what? But why, if you are thinking, why not? Because you can think. Why did you fail to read the laws?
How can you be happy to see a woman like you getting birth with
you've got your own government. You don't make your problems our problem. We've got our own government that is taking care of our citizens.
You're a woman, right? Let's say you are pregnant. Can you be happy?
So you make your women pregnant and make it our problem.
Why should not
I'm telling you, you make your women pregnant. You make your women pregnant and make it our problem.
I'm just giving you an example. I'm saying I'm here.
I will be in my country using our resources. So you should also do this.
I'm saying you're a woman, you are pregnant, and you are almost to get birth. Alright? Can you be happy to get birth on public place like where people are?
How people must give birth on the floor? Who do you think you are? Take your wife to private hospital.
And also,
illegal immigrants are taking our jobs. Are you dumb? Which jobs? Illegal immigrants are taking your jobs. When? Who's hiring them? Okay. Let me tell you something, guys. White people are the owners of South Africa. You are afraid of them. You are afraid of white people. You are blaming illegal immigrants. You are blaming immigrants in general. You saying they're taking your jobs. Who's hiring them? It's white people. It's their business. They have a right to hire whoever they want to hire, not you. If they hire them, let them hire them. You should be fighting the source. Fight the source. The source of the problem is who? White people. You are scared of them again. You have low self-esteem that you are scared of white people. So bad that you think you are fighting for the right reason by fighting illegal immigrants. Let's think about it. They own the land. They own all major corporations in South Africa, all of them. They own banks. They own you because you are a slave. You are employed by them. They own everything. They probably own the house that you are living in because you are paying a bond. If you have a house with a bond, it's owned by the bank. The bank is owned by white people. They took Home Affairs closer to their own people in Europe. Where now you think you are fighting, we are patriot. Yeah, we have to clean our country. You don't have a country, my guy. No, you don't. Which country is yours? You don't own a piece of land. You don't have any, you are as a visitor, you are just like a visitor, just like foreign nationals. Because you don't own anything. Our country where? Who said so? No, we're gonna suffer. You are suffering already. Why don't you fight white people? No, if we chase away white people, we're gonna suffer. You are suffering. What can you show for it? You're not suffering, you are suffering. Your brothers and sisters are getting 350 somewhere there. That's suffering. No, we have to fight for Panado and Dispring. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna eat Panado and Dispring? No, look at our clinics. Our clinics are empty. Our nurses are overwhelmed. Like, what are you talking about? Why don't you become a nurse yourself so then you can get a job there if there's a shortage of nurses as you assume? Our clinics are empty. Yes, you are creating unemployment for our nurses. They were employed, heavily employed. You clean out the clinics. Now they're there sitting. You know what's coming next? Retrenchment. The enemy of black man is a black man. The black man is scared of the slave master and they will fight to defend the slave master. Divide and rule. Divide and conquer theory. I'm out.